YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit coming back with another video today, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 items that I sold on Amazon FBA. But before we get started on this video, guys, if you want to see more videos just like this one or learn more about eBay, Amazon, online business, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that little bell notification so you get notified when I go live and you guys can ask me questions right then and there. Or when I put a new video out, you'll get notified and you can watch it right away. But let's go ahead and get started in this video. So, item number 1. The first item, as you can see here, is a VHS tape. Now, you guys, I've told you 100 times to look at these. They sell, okay? Especially if they're like Disney ones or really known characters, okay? They sell really well and they're pretty quick. They don't sit too long, but the best reason for it is if you're a beginner or you're just getting started with Amazon or Amazon FBA, is they're very cheap. You can get these 10 cents, 25 cents, garage sales, thrift stores. You can get them. They're out there and they're not hard to look at and know that they're new. So I really highly recommend looking for VHS tapes. Anyway, but this one in particular is Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin. Hey, people love Pooh. Pooh is still out there. He's still a big character, and a lot of Disney ones and different ones are in VHS, and they're much cheaper to get. So people just save their VHS player and they buy the VHS tapes because they're just cheaper than like Blu-ray or something like that. So I bought this for $1 at a Savers. Savers, where I'm at, they're $1. At Goodwill, they're like 20 cents or something like that. So whatever, but I got this for $1 at a Savers, and I actually sold this for just under 10, which is the same as what it's at right now. I actually got a little bit more than this person here on Prime, but yeah, I got lucky. Mine probably sold and they try to undercut the price or whatever. I got the buy box, I won, I got the sale, okay? That's just how it works sometimes. But yeah, I paid $1 for it and I sold it for about 10. So not a lot of profit, guys, but when you're in it like $1 and you're gonna make $1 or $2 or a couple bucks back and they sell real good, it's not that big of a deal. It's sealed. You put a label on it, put it in a box. Really easy to do, not a hard thing to look for. So the effort is very little, and you guys might say the return's little, but the effort is so little that the return is just fine. So make sure you guys are really checking out VHS tapes. Very important. They do sell well and they're very cheap to get into. That's why I suggest it. Now, item number 2, the second item I sold on Amazon is this GameCube game. I sold Mario Sunshine. You guys should be looking for GameCube games anyway, regardless. They're just really hot. They sell, really well all the time. Just really good items. And this one in particular is a really good game. This one's Mario Sunshine, or Super Mario Sunshine, excuse me. It comes in this whitish looking case, if you guys can see right here. Very cool. I actually paid $5 for this at a thrift store. How it got through the cracks, you guys, how it made it to the shelves and how it made it to me, I do not know, but you get lucky sometimes. I must have been there at the right time where they had just put it out or whatever, but still in the case, the disc was actually really nice. I was surprised. It was like really nice. Had the booklet and everything. Had it all, and it was just sitting on a shelf, and I was there. And they only wanted $5. Normally anything Mario is like 10, 15, even if it's not even worth it. They just price it really high, but $5. So things do really fall through the cracks, guys. If you're willing to look for it and find it, you're gonna do well if you're willing to look. A lot of times you're gonna come up empty-handed when it comes to like this stuff, but once in a while you're gonna find a really nice a little gem like this that somehow makes it to the floor and that you can buy. So I bought this for $5 and I sold it for $46 on Amazon. They do really well. Now, like, these prices are a little inflated. I'm not sure why this is back here. Could have been, a couple of us sold out and now it's up here, which, it is what it is. It happens. But I sold mine at $46. I was happy with that. I got it for $5. So quick sale, send it in, sell it quick, and make some money on it. So I didn't mind doing that. I kind of wish I would have got it for, sold around this $59 price, but it just happens, you guys. A couple things will sell out, and then you'll be the next one up or whatever. But I was okay with the sale. Just let it go, make the money, and then flip it again, flip it again, flip it again. So it is whatever. So always look out for these GameCube games, especially like Mario's, and anything related to the Mario is really good. There's like the Metroid series is decent. There's just a bunch of good games on GameCube. Mario Kart is really good, or Double Dash. Mario Kart Double Dash and GameCube is another really good one to look for. So just make sure you guys are looking at the GameCube games. They are really good most of the time. Alright, so item number 3. The third item I sold on Amazon FBA is a Nerf gun. This is the Nerf N-Strike Elite Strife Blaster. I got this at a Goodwill for 10 bucks. Brand new, sealed, never opened. Box was in good condition. Everything. It was just someone must have donated it, got it for Christmas or something. I don't know. I just don't know sometimes how these items get there, but they do, and I'm happy. I'm happy when they're there. But anyway, I picked this up for 10 bucks, you guys, and I actually sold mine for 42 bucks. This person here is at 36, but they're not Prime, so it's a merchant fulfilled, so that's why my price was higher, and I got the sale probably because I was Prime. They get it in 2 days, they're willing to pay a little bit more, or they didn't even see the merchant price because they're only looking at Prime. But yeah, I paid $10 for it, and I sold it for 42, so not bad profit right there at all. Nerf, guys, is really good all the time. I love selling Nerf stuff. It just always seems to sell, and there's so many people that want it. It's like there's so many different markets. There's like kids want it to play with it. Then there's like kind of like paintball, but it's with Nerf stuff, and people soup up their Nerf guns and change the springs, make it more powerful. Just a bunch of crazy things that people do with the Nerf stuff. So it's super huge market. People love it, and it's gonna sell for a long, long time. So yeah, I paid $10 for it, and it sold for 42. So not a bad markup there at all. Alright, item number 4, the fourth item I sold on Amazon is, bam, some boring Sony CDR music blank tapes. I got these for $4 at a Goodwill, which was, I didn't expect them to be like too expensive when I saw them. They're normally, when I find things like this, they're $2 to $3 to $4 dollars, so not a bad markup at all. But I sold mine for $18. I actually undercut these guys by a decent amount. I wanted to get it sold. It had been sitting for a little while, and I kind of had my price up a little bit, hoping it'd sell out and then I would get it. But for $4, I just cut it down, get the sale, get it sold, get it out of my inventory, and like I said, just take that money back and then reflip it. So not a bad sale at all for $4, and I sold it for $18. You guys should always be looking out for blank media. People still really buy the heck out of the like CDs, and then there's like the DVD ones, and I mean, you could even go blank VHS tapes, you could go micro cassette tapes. Like, there's just such a market for the blank media that you need to be looking for it, whether it's on Amazon, eBay, wherever anyway. But I really like selling it. It always seems to sell really well. Like the Sony M8, the 8MMs or whatever, those ones sell really good. Just like all blank media, you should just look at. Not all of it's good, but good brands like Sony and things like that, like always look them up, because there's normally a market for it regardless. So make sure you guys are looking up all the blank media stuff, okay? I can't stress it enough. Look at blank media. I've made a ton of money off just blank media, so make sure you guys are looking at that. Alright, you guys, the last item number 5. Nothing crazy, nothing amazing, but a good little sale. I sold Monopoly. Board games this time of year are amazing. They sell all the time. And, what's nice, though, about board games is people give them as gifts. Tons and tons and tons of board games get given as gifts and everything like that. And people just don't play them, and they donate the heck out of them. I don't know how many times I found really good board games, expensive board games, brand new, sealed, that are donated to Goodwill, Savers, whatever, just because people will get them as a gift, and they never play them. Like, they're not into it or whatever, and they get donated. So always look at the board games. But I got this board game, Monopoly, for $3 at a Savers. It was just sitting there, $3. It was the only sealed board game I found that whole day, which kind of lame. I love sealed board games, but it happens, and I was still happy to find it. Not a huge money maker, you guys, but something that will sell all day long if you can find it. Just really good, quick selling item. And like I said, I paid $3 for it, and it sold for about $18. And you know, I made some money. Flip it quick, and like I said, Monopoly and things like that sell really well. You know, Monopoly, Clue, all those kind of games just sell really, really well. So make sure you guys are looking for all those types of sealed board games, and you'll be really, really happy you did. So, but yeah, you guys, that was 5 items that I sold on Amazon FBA. You know, I hope you guys liked this video. I would love to hear in the comments if you guys have sold any of these items before, or have you ever sold, you know, certain Marios or Nerf stuff, or used stuff, new stuff. I'm curious to hear from you guys what kind of stuff you guys are into selling, and it'd be really cool to hear from you. But lastly, guys, like this video and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos just like this one, or learn more about eBay, Amazon, online business. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, get notified when I go live so you can ask me questions right then and there, or just check out these videos and learn something. But that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you on the next one. Pocket Profit out.